not ready with the program. Wait, hold on.
All right, hold on. You gotta tell me. You
What are
gotta
these
lay
shirts
some fucking
about?
ground rules out right now.
What are the shirts
This is
about?
our friend Jose.
Yo.
Rest in peace.
Jose. Oh,
Yeah,
he rest in
yeah.
peace.
He's getting married
Yeah, where is he?
in December.
He's right there.
He's very much alive.
I am only here to say, go Bills. Josh Allen's our Lord and Savior. I want everyone to acknowledge the talent and the level of skill that Josh Allen plays with on a regular basis.
What
Also, go Birds.
Human robot. Are you actually a robot?
No.
Oh, no?
I mean, do you want me to go?
I was excited for
You
a
want to
second.
talk about it?
The way that he can push beers back is robotic.
Wow. Wait, hold on. What are you guys' names? Y'all
I'm
about
Remington. This is Alex.
I'm Copernicus.
This is Copernicus.
That sounds like a very important name.
This is
I feel like I have to
human.
ask you very educated questions.
What's your name?
My name is E.
Your name's what?
E.
Eve.
E.
Well, like
Like the letter
dolphins,
E.
like
my
Dolphins are magical,
Jack
so
shit.
I'm taking that. I'm a dolphin.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I'm out here asking you questions all my life.
Oh yeah.
All my life.
all right, text us.
How long y'all been in Philly?
We got it on Thursday.
Y'all got it on Thursday. Where you guys coming from?
Detroit.
Ooh, what brings you to Philly?
Bachelor party. We're over here.
Y'all came to Philly to party. Okay.
It's the city
Joey,
wise.
get in here. Get in.
Yeah.
Get in.
Acting shy. I know he's not shy.
We came here for the citywides.
Okay.
We
showed up
did
because of
come
the
here for the
citywides.
citywides. That's
Well, let me let
We
y'all
want
know.
a beer,
The true
a shot,
statement.
and we want to do it 12
the true
times in a
statement
row.
right there.
12 times in a row. No breaks.
No breaks.
Shot. All right, y'all. I'm out here asking people a few questions. I want to know what y'all have to say about $5 million or 5 million followers. What's your take? What you taking home?
I'm taking $5 million. I'm
Okay.
talking about 5 million followers.
That was pretty quick. What you gonna
$5
have?
million
Give me that dollars,
for 5
baby.
million followers?
Greens.
Yeah.
I can
Greenbacks.
buy more followers with the money. So
You can buy more followers with the money.
So I take cash.
What you doing with your cash?
Retiring.
Not buying followers.
Do you have a retirement plan? He said, hold on, no, I ain't doing that.
Fuck yeah, baby.
What would you do with your money though? Like $5 million is a lot of cash.
Yeah, it's retirement money, man. I'm out
I
of
know.
here.
I'm a simple dude. Like I might buy some like music stuff or whatever, but like if everybody's just like, oh, let me go buy a Lamborghini. It's like, no, you don't need a Lamborghini. I'm out like relax, reevaluate your life, hang out, and I would go to the cheapest bar I could find and celebrate.
Say y'all have $5 million right now. How y'all gonna turn up the bachelor party?
I would go to the cheapest bar I could find and I'd celebrate.
Damn right.
Which bar? Where y'all coming
The
from?
dive.
The dive. Shout out to
I
the
would
dive.
go to the dive. I would go
Shout out to the dive. Shout out to the
I would
dive.
go somewhere where there are people
True
like chain
statement.
smoking cigarettes around me. I'm like, wow, I hate this. I want 6 beers right now.
You're not wrong. I mean, we're gonna go to like one of these bars, like right here. We're
One of
gonna
these
go
bars.
to.
6
We
million more bars.
got 1 million beers to drink this weekend.
I
We're about
did.
halfway through.
That was the easy
We're
answer.
about halfway.
Wait.
we're
Who's
about
the
halfway
bachelor?
through.
Is he hiding?
It's right there.
He's right here. His name's
Hey, Jose. Get out of
Jose! What's going on,
Tell me
Jose?
all this experience.
Shout
right
out to
now.
the married life.
Yo, if you got $5 million, would you pay off your wedding or what?
Oh my
He would
God.
get season
I'd pay
tickets
off
for the
my wedding.
Lions.
I'd buy the Lions.
You just buy
Lions.
the Lions. No, hashtag
my
Detroit.
Wait, hold on. Just since you're getting married and all that, like, congratulations, by the way. That's a
Hey,
beautiful
I
thing.
appreciate that.
I'm wondering, like, what are some relationship do's and don'ts?
Do's and don'ts?
Do's and don'ts. What are
Be
they?
faithful. Step 1.
Hey.
One. How
True-
many
true
steps are
statements.
there? Is it a lot?
There's at least 12. It's
Oh
like
my
AA.
God.
Get off
Like-
this train.
Yo, cut.
Cut the mic. Cut the mic.
Wait, I want to hear the don'ts. Like,
Step 2. Get sudsy tip pics on your bachelor party. Yeah,
Cut
thank
that.
you.
I don't want
Cut
to.
this man off.
That was gonna
right
get
now.
cut too.
Return to sender immediately.
Don't ask my wife
Y'all
that one. She doesn't
hilarious.
agree.
Shout out to the wives for letting y'all out, have a good time, celebrate y'all
Yeah,
boys.
shout out to the wives. Shout out to the kids.
How Philly been treating y'all lately? This your first time out here?
This is our first time in Philly. Yes.
This is my second time in Philly.
Second time in Philly. I like that. I like that.
It's the
I
bachelor's
like
first time in
the
Philly.
city. I like the city. It's easy to get around.
Man, it's
I'm
a
on,
good fucking time here. I come here for a Bills game. I'd probably get heckled to death by the Eagles fan.
I'm at
For real.
at least 20,000 steps. I love walking around. I like
Okay.
walking
It's a
around
good time
bar to
here.
bar. It's great.
What area do you like to walk in? Is it like preferably south?
I mean, obviously we're on this the southeast Philly right now. It's been great.
We're honestly like front and south area. Like we're east. Like we're hanging out east, but like mostly South Street.
Okay. What y'all like about South Street so far?
All the bars.
All the bars.
How about Angelo's? Top tier cheesesteaks. And then
No,
you
you
walk
keep
around.
saying that, then we're not gonna be able to go there
and then
tomorrow.
you're
It's gonna
right.
be busy.
I'm pumping it up too much. And then two,
It's not
you go to
good, it's not
Jim's.
good.
He wouldn't be
Jim's
the
is
first
just
one.
blowing meat smell out the window. Like they don't get no regard for your personal respect. Everybody's fucking hungry down here because all they smell is cheesesteaks.
Jim's
I-
cheesesteaks
that's
on
the valid
South
point.
Street
I've
is
been
gonna
saying that
come-
all
it's
night.
chemical warfare because
No, yeah.
it's chemical warfare. They blow it out. It's like, oh.
You want to think about other food? No. You can think about steak.
All you think about is the steak. I'm smelling
Oh,
like
you
the
smell
fried
the steak?
onions.
You could have a really deep,
The whole
philosophical
fucking corner of the city smells like
conversation
steak and onions
going on.
because of
Walk past
Jim's.
Jim's, it's over.
They got industrial fans blowing steak out.
I'm cracking.
They're out here like blowing Agent Orange like they're fucking in Vietnam in the 70s. Like, damn. I love it though.
Hot take. Holy shit.
Don't change, Jim. Never change. I want to come back. I want to smell steak all in South
It's
Philly.
immediately like, oh yeah, no, Jim's cheesesteak's great. They're committing war crimes. Like that's what you just said.
And I tell them, don't change.
Wait, on that note, have
keep
y'all ever
committing
been
those war
warned?
crimes.
Have y'all ever been warned about Philly, like to not come here?
I mean, my wife was like, yo, I saw people fighting in the streets on social media. I'm like, yeah.
They
whatever.
do that in Detroit.
They're gonna fight in the streets wherever they fight. It's fucking social
Anywhere
media.
with the football team, you're gonna have people scrapping. Nah, whatever.
I mean, I
anywhere
guess
with
that's
bars, you're gonna be
called
fighting in the streets.
competitiveness. The angry kitties.
You guys
They
say
bring
go
the claws
birds
out?
here, like go Eagles. We say.
Hey, whenever the Cowboys are coming to town, you gotta beat
Shout
their
out to
ass.
those
I don't
angry
know, man.
kitties
It's
out
just
there.
how it is.
Birds, let's go.
Go Birds!
All right,
Hey, we're going to the bar. You guys
we're
ready?
Out. We gotta
You
go to the
doing it
bar.
right. You
We
doing
gotta
it
go to the
right,
bar.
officer.
Go Bills!
Y'all have a good night. Enjoy y'all
Nice to
bachelor
meet
party.
you.
Thank y'all for coming out.
Counter-Strike is a better
sport
than football.
Go ahead, run it back.
Came through like Van Gogh. You don't know, but I'm saying, bro. Yeah, you know that I remote control, and you know that I got the flows, nunchucks, chopsticks, and you know that I'm with the shits. I'm done. That's it. That's all you got for me.
That's all we getting.
That's all I got for you.
Y'all gotta pay him for the rest.
You mean?
So my name E. Introduce yourself. Who you?
Athon Blizzy, Athon Black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
All right.
we out here.
Who's your friend? What's your
Bob,
name?
it's Bob.
Bob the Builder. Can you
Nah,
fix
nah,
things?
nah,
Oh,
I do.
what's your?
He do too.
Okay.
We build
Cool.
shit.
What y'all do? What y'all build? What y'all build?
Shit.
Houses,
Houses,
You mean?
women,
women. He's out here building women. How y'all
well,
feel about
girls
that?
too. Women.
You mean?
Women don't need to be built. They need to.
Y'all building girls. I skip the conversation, right? So, what y'all out here doing? What's going on out here? Yeah.
Oh, we just getting food. You know what I'm saying? Vibing.
From where?
Oh, the dumpling spot. That's why I got
Brooklyn.
these.
The dumpling spot.
Brooklyn dumplings. Or
Where they
something.
at?
Brooklyn.
Dumpling Brooklyn. It's
2 blocks.
next to
Crazy.
next to the gyms. You mean the cheesesteak joint?
How often y'all out here? Every day. Weekends.
On the weekends. You can find us on the weekends. You can actually catch us every day on the podcast.
Okay. You be spitting?
Anytime you
You
want.
be spitting?
You can tell I got the bars.
I
You
feel
felt the
like it. Yeah, I
vibe?
just feel like it.
Yeah, but I ain't spitting for y'all right now.
Y'all,
Y'all not getting it from me. You actually gotta pay me.
Oh.
I'm playing. I don't be rapping. I just be yapping.
You saw Bill Collector over there?
The bill collector.
You know who that is?
No. Who
Never
that?
mind, don't even worry about it.
I mean, tell us. Like, what?
I guess he like
We want to
that
know what's
Philly
going
nigga. Battle
on. A battle. He not over me. You laughing at me?
You want to spit something? What's up?
You laughing at me? He not better than me. It's only like it comes on when you calling him over, bro. Don't put me on the spot. I'm not like
Don't be
that.
scared
I'm
now.
not like that.
Don't be scared
I'm
now.
really not like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what they talk about. I heard it was a battle rap right here. I said I gotta hear what he got to say. I don't got no battle or no rap, but
Throwing dirty in name. She said dick up.
I ain't say none of that. I ain't say none of that.
She was like, hey, check the podcast.
I mean,
Wait, no, and she said check the podcast if you want to see her work. So I was like, damn, you right here.
my ghostwriter right here. I'm ready.
I check that work.
My ghostwriter right here. What's
Oh
up?
yeah, Ghost Rider.
What's up? I'm so ready. Got him on deck.
Just say what's up.
What y'all got going on over here, man?
It's a podcast. It's called the What's Going On podcast. I'm just out here asking a few questions, but we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about tonight. What's going on?
Yeah,
I can't call it, man. Sit down for a second.
Have a seat. Get comfortable. Get cozy.
Squad and shit. Y'all for a minute, man. What's going on, man? Billiano the Dino, everybody's favorite African Americano, man. You understand what I'm saying? Double bar bill, double tier bill. If you ain't got a soul, you can never kill Bill, man. Yeah, man. Huck Turner, yeah, you heard me. The coolest cat in the room full of jive turkeys. The meanest, the cleanest, brung all the women from Venus. Counting cash, not taking no jazz. They fuck with me because I'm sucker free. Got in a fight with a bear, made something to wear. Cooler than your nephew, smoother than some dress shoes. Turner, man. Bubble bath Bill, I'm just here for the clean body. I'm around like 3 minutes plus crowd reaction. What we doing, man?
I don't want no smoke. Whatever they said, I ain't say it.
I want all the smoke.
I ain't say none of that.
All love, man. We around, man. What's going on, podcast? Billiano the Dino. Y'all already know the vibes, man. We out here, man. South Street shit, man. We in front of Fat Tuesdays.
So Fat Tuesdays is
I don't even drink, man, but it's my birthday and all that cool shit.
it's
So
your
Happy birthday. Happy Andy. Okay.
Big Libra shit.
Big energy.
I keep it scaled out if you need it. Holla at me. You hear me? Yeah.
Check him out. He's got the grade. Y'all know where to find him, man.
Let me hear a little 16. You got a little 16 for me?
They're not for us. We cool. We cool. Whatever I did wasn't me.
I mean, I was asking my mans right here.
We good.
I go 16 for 16. You go see, I do a little something.
And I'm drunk.
So what's up? He just sat here on
And I'm
drink.
enjoying myself,
But he's
man. But y'all already know, man. Bill Clinton verse, what just dropped? Something just dropped. Me versus Mr. Man is out, but that's
Me versus
Gates of the
Mr.
Garden.
Man.
Yeah, I smoked him. Me versus Tay Rock is out. Crazy joint. Me versus Clean Paper out. Rematch joint. Crazy. Yeah, you ain't see that yet?
Where's that?
What? Where is that? It's on YouTube. It's almost at an M.
Tell the people where to find it.
800,000 views, damn near. It's on YouTube. Go watch that immediately.
Immediately.
Crazy joint. Battle of the year joint right now. That's what they saying. Me versus Clean Paper, the rematch. The second edition, we in the cage. That's out. You know what I'm saying? Me versus Coach Corleone out. Just went out Chicago. Treated Coach Corleone like a little boy in front of his people. Nasty work. We around. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
That part.
Giving out all smooth.
I got my ladies over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You got things to do.
I got things to do, man.
You got responsibilities
Come on
to take
over.
care of.
What's going on, podcast, man? Bill Collector, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got my ladies with me. Yeah, they
But
looking
they gonna
beautiful.
pop up
You hear
real
me?
quick.
Lovely in the background.
okay.
You hear me?
Y'all see them, man?
Yeah, we around, man. Salute.
Check them out, y'all.
Appreciate y'all. You know what I mean?
I appreciate
God
y'all
is good
time.
all the time. And all the time, God is
Bill
good.
collect the PA.
You know what I mean?
You ain't want no smoke, though.
Don't do that.
You ain't want no smoke. That's why you had to call your man. Try to put me on the spot.
Come on, man. Come on.
Because you knew
I'm not going to
you.
embarrass her on her own podcast. I'm going to walk out on that.
I appreciate that because I really ain't had nothing to spit. I was trying to give myself time to come up with something cool.
I appreciate it.
Y'all have a good night. Be safe, y'all. Want to gain some insight, pick your brains a little bit. What's going on? My name is E. What's your name?
What's up? I'm Fern.
Hey, Fern. What's your name?
Hi, Matthew.
Matthew. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. We got Dan, the man behind the camera. He the one with the plane. I'm just a face. We got the Trump poll coming back around. How y'all doing? Happy birthday! Shout out to all the birthdays tonight.
Oh, happy birthday.
Shout out to all the birthdays.
What are you turning? Fresh like what? 20?
How you doing? How you
31.
doing? Happy 31st.
Good age. Good age.
My birthday was yesterday and my dad's funeral was yesterday. But we all good. We living.
All right, see, we're bringing people together, celebrating birthdays. Ain't no better podcast than The Real Farmers. Come on now, no debate. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all come back around, check us out.
What is this for, American Food?
Stay blessed, stay blessed.
What's this for again? I'm
It's a podcast. We just
Right,
going
what's your
around
podcast name?
figuring out
That's
what's
what I'm
going
asking.
on. What's going on?
Is that the name of it?
What's going on podcast. You can find us on Instagram at The Real Farmers.
Word. I thought
I love that. Thank you. You can come back around if you got time so we can speak for a little bit. I just got my people out on the chairs. I want to pick their brain a little bit and maybe I could get all y'all.
That's what I thought too.
That's cool. We support that.
I'm about to go grab my phone.
We support it.
I don't care about talking. I talk to anybody.
I love that. I'm expecting y'all to come back.
I'm a people's person.
And we for the people.
I was say, I don't know. I feel like they might be more interested in it.
I think y'all really interesting. I have a few questions, but I'm gonna lead with, what do you guys think that the aliens think of us?
What do you mean about the aliens? Like the ones from outer space? Extraterrestrials? I think they'd be like coming down and they'd be like, y'all doing shit the wrong fucking way. They'd be like, what do you mean you're still paying for water? What do you mean you're still paying for gas? What do you mean you're still paying for electricity? Things that are naturally produced on our planet? What do you mean you're paying for health care?
Come on now.
The aliens would come down and be like, y'all are providing, y'all are paying for this shit that should be naturally given. The things that we live on this planet that are like things that we are already surrounded ourselves
We live on an
with.
abundant place, right? Abundant earth.
We're on the earth. These things should naturally be not even in our fucking billfolds. Like, why are we paying for this shit?
I get up and wonder that every day. Like, why? What's going on?
Like, what's the fucking point?
Right. What is the point? What do you think they'll think?
I think the opposite. I think the aliens are out here for something like they want us to protect our environment for what they're cultivating us for, because we don't know what they're doing. Like, if aliens exist, they're beyond probably us. Because if they can come here, they know more than us. Like we don't go nowhere else. We went to the moon. That's it.
Right.
So they have more tech and they figure out more shit. So they're observing us. So why? I'm questioning what they're looking for more than I think they're going for like an altruistic, hey, we're here to help you. I don't trust them.
So do you think they're like experimenting on us? Like,
I don't know. I know you're thinking about like alien human hybrid, but like I wouldn't go that far. I think like, you know, the ancient aliens bullshit, like they think like humans aren't capable, like even 1,000 years of like making pyramids. We were. I have. Like, I'm Mayan, so like we did it. Like, I don't know how I did it. It wasn't me, but you know, we built large buildings that can stand for 1,000 years.
okay.
So I think aliens have been around for a while here. Like, I think like you can go through a history and like know they're here, but what are they? I don't think anyone knows. And I think maybe there's some tech that we have that like industries have, like Boeing, like Lockheed Martin, and we don't know, but they're not going to share that with us because that's, some of it's fair to them. Like, why would you share that so like China or Russia would know that? So they wouldn't share that with everyone.
Correct.
So it's a weird question of like knowing, like if you know knowledge, what can you share with people that won't freak them out? And I don't mean to say that people are stupid. I just mean, I don't know what I mean. Like, just, I think people are more intelligent than like the government thinks we are, but they don't share enough, especially with this. Like, if I'm saying like, if we've had this shit since like the 50s, you should tell us about this. They should be more transparent.
Right. I think they know exactly what we are capable of. I think we're the ones who don't know our powers or what we're capable of per se, but they definitely know, which is why they keep the information very limited and they do not publicize it. Because imagine we were to know all that we were capable of. Do you think we would overrule the government and still be would we still be under the control, or will we be controlling them then? Like,
no.
I feel like if that were to happen, if like the government and like if everybody were on the same thinking level, if everything were to become clear in public with no repercussions, it would just become like an even playing field. Like, I don't know, I'm one of those people that like Like, I don't want to like call myself out as a socialist on a fucking podcast, but like, that's who I am as a person. Like, I'm half native, so like half of my life I grew up on a reservation, so I'm used to everybody. Like, we all put in the same work, we all have the same like outcome, we all work for the same fucking goal. I feel like if the government and the people were to work together, or if the public knowledge were to be as equal as like the government knowledge, and like even like with the alien shit, if it like, it's all just about finding the fucking balance. And we live in such a weird, corrupt system now that it would be so great and beneficial if everybody just like found an even common playing ground. Because like living like a lot of my life on a reservation where everybody pitched in, like it was so peaceful.
Like the we are all one kind of thing. Yeah.
Like, it's not we are all the same people. Obviously, it's like you have your individuals, and we all like play up to our individual strengths, our individual weaknesses. It's so harmonious, as opposed to like the construct that we have now, where it's like you have these big wigs with all this money and like all this power and all this play, and then you have us down here like scraping at the bottom of the fucking barrel to just make your rent at the end of the fucking month. If we could somehow just find that balance.
Okay.
Like,
I think I'm
that's
curious
where
to
I'm
know, what would you do with a platform if you had an audience?
if I were to do what?
If you had an audience, what would you do with it?
If I had a platform, I would probably just like do the same thing, like preaching right now, like about equality, harmony, and like I would probably do it like through the aspect of like art and music, the like creativity, and like I would, like we were having a discussion earlier tonight where I have a teenage brother, where like, so I come from a background of most of my family are either like heavy mechanics, like car mechanics, motorcycle mechanics, or bartenders. And I don't want to have my little brother feel like he's subjected to fall under either of those categories. I want him to feel like he's comfortable enough to express himself in the way that he wants to, like find his own passion. And that's what I would want for everybody to experience. Okay. Find your own passion. Don't feel like you're cornered into something just because that's what your family did. That's what your financial aspects, like that's what your culture aspects. Like I don't want everybody to be cornered. Like everybody should be able to express themselves as they should. And like if I had a platform, that's probably the message that I would try to
I think that's
express.
awesome. You would help influence people to find themselves and
find yourself,
their why and what makes them
yourself.
happy.
And like in this day and age, like as a creative person, because like I'm a percussionist, I'm also a visual artist as well. I couldn't find money in any of that, so I went to like bartending, bar managing. I've been a bar manager for the last 10 years. I've been bartending for 16 years. And it's just because that was the corner of the niche that I got pushed into. If I had the option to like express myself creatively and make money creatively, then hell yeah, that would have been great. But in this day and age, it's like, it's starting to get a little better with like podcasts and like streaming, YouTube, and like on Instagram and like all that with like visual artists, especially in the visual artist world, like tattoo artists, painters, general creativeness is starting to get promoted more, which I love to see. I just want it to be valued as much as like your Tom, Dick, and Jerry lawyer.
Right.
Like, you got a lawyer out there making like $200K a year. Why can't your graffiti artist be making $200K a year?
You mentioned art a few times. How do you feel when you're creating art, and what kind of art do you create?
I mean, like with me, when I'm doing art, it makes me feel a little bit more. There's definitely an aspect of like concentration on like making the art, but like once the art is a little bit more completed, and like I'm seeing my vision come to fruition, it makes me feel a little bit more free and a little bit more like released and in tide with like the world around me. And like the type of art I do usually is like, I'm one of those people that like I go out there with like a pen and a pad and like acrylic paint, watercolor. I'm definitely like a painter and a drawer more than anything. I love you.
We haven't been in a podcast.
This is my best friend,
How you
Abby.
doing? Hi, best friend Abby. How you doing?
I'm alive.
I love that. I love that for you. That's better than most. You can't take that for granted.
Hell yeah.
So, do you still kind of like dibble and dabble in the art? Like, is that something you still do on
yeah,
your,
no, I'm
on your free
actively
time?
still like that day. Like whenever I have time off, I would say like half of my time off is spent just like couch rotting, like watching YouTube and Netflix and all that. But the other half of it is like actively creating, actively drawing, painting, actively working on music as well. Like as a percussionist, I'm like, I don't have like a drum kit because I don't want to be like the noisy neighbor. But like I
Those
have,
are the
like,
fun ones.
the little like e-drum kit and like a cone. Like the cone is like, yeah.
Okay. So I'm curious to know, like, would you guys, this question is open to the both of you guys, would you say you wake up happy or do you wake up like upset, sad, depressed? Like, what is your state of being when you wake up?
Usually I wake up kind of complacent.
Okay.
Like I wake up on the mid and then like I kind of like my mood is just like complacent and mid, and like I kind of carry that attitude throughout most of my day. I don't let a lot of the shit that like, because I'm one of the managers of Fat Tuesday, right? So I don't let a lot of that shit affect my attitude, and like I don't want anything to make me a negative mindset.
Yeah.
If anything, I just like I go from mid to happy to happy to happy and let it escalate. When I get like sad or depressed or like angry or upset, it's usually like it's definitely like outside forces.
We out here all night.
But it's usually like outside forces that are like outside of my control.
Go Birds.
Go Birds! But like outside aspects that are like my dad's not in the best health, and
I'm
so
sorry to
like
hear
when
that.
something goes negative with my dad, it makes me a little bit sad. If something goes negative with my family or my friends, it makes me a little bit sad or upset. But when somebody like inflicts something upon me, usually I'm just like keep it on the level, like.
So you keep your power to yourself. I like that. That is very empowering. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
So, how do you wake up?
Usually very late. I know what time I have to get up, but like I don't have a set schedule. Like I know what time I have to be up for work, but like other than that, I'll wake up at like noon most times, like on my day off.
Okay.
So I don't really. My time's important, but when I sleep, I need to sleep. So my sleep's way more important than my waking hours.
I'm with you 1,000% on that.
Yeah.
People who know me personally know I do not play about my sleep. I need to recharge. I strongly believe in beauty rest.
Like 8 to 9 hours.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
And also, for what I've learned, like through my life, just my time is worth more than my money. So I'd rather pay someone to do something than me do it for like an hour or two.
Yeah.
Just $100 for an hour, like, yeah, that's better than just watching him do it or whatever, than me doing like 3 hours of work. Like, I'm done.
Yes.
I'm in my 30s. I'm done with that.
Okay.
Just someone else do it.
Especially when you hit the 30s, because
Yeah.
like I was like back in my 20s playing by other people's bullshit rules.
Exactly.
Once I hit my 30s, it was like fuck that.
It's all me.
I'm gonna live my own life.
I've
do my own shit.
I've had a lot of pushback with coworkers, like in a good way, of like where they've said an opinion, and I'm like, I really disagree strongly. I'm like I'm old enough now where I realize like we can disagree like in a good way, like cordially.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling them my opinion. Like they understand. Like I'm not saying like you're an idiot.
No, it's
if I'm
completely
disagreeing.
okay
I'm just like no,
to agree to disagree.
We're not on the same page.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And I'm glad to finally realize that, like, and people see that, like, with me, like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not as negative because I'm like, I just disagree, but like, that's just not what I'm doing.
I like that. You guys seem very positive. What would you say your first thought would be after waking?
Usually for me, it's like, oh God, where is the closest like water?
Honestly, yeah.
That's
what I was thinking, yeah. I was
And
like,
then
yeah.
after that, it's like, I look at my phone and I'm like, I'm this far out from work, all right. But like outside of like those necessarily like, you know, things that you gotta like, you gotta hydrate, you gotta look at your work schedule, you gotta eat, you gotta like take care of yourself. That's obviously first and foremost. Outside of that, like my first thought is always about my family.
Okay.
It's always about my dad and my brothers.
Oh.
Like, those are my boys. Like they're always my first fucking thought. I'm always like checking in with my pops. I'm like, how you doing? Checking in with my older brother and my younger brother. Like my older brother, he's like 2 years older than me. My younger brother is 16 years younger than me. So I'm like always checking in with them, just being like, how the fuck you doing? What's going on? Like what y'all got planned for your day?
Okay, I like that. Keep in touch
Please
with the
tell me
fam.
nobody's in the hospital.
Oh, God bless your family. God bless your heart. You seem very positive always. Like, you seem like you're kind of like the glue. You keep everybody in contact. Is that okay to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. It's giving big sister energy.
Right. I'm like, I'm not the big sister. I'm the
Yeah,
middle
you're in the
child.
middle, but the sisters always kind of take on the role of like,
Exactly.
we gonna do this together.
Like being the only female in the family.
How is that? How's it being the only female in the family?
It gets tiring. It definitely gets tiring, but it's also very positive because it's like.
Can I cut in and leave in a little bit?
You can do what you want. You
I don't
are
wanna
a
interrupt
free
the
person.
filming. That's what I mean.
All right. At the same time, though, Abby is back.
I'll wait whatever
inside.
you need to cut for. You know what I mean?
Oh no, we're good. You're good to go.
We're all good.
Yeah, you guys have a
right.
great night. I
It was
appreciate
an
your time. It
absolute
was awesome to
blessing.
No, I'm
hear your
sorry. I
brain
didn't
and
mean to
listen to the
interrupt that. I meant you
questions.
can continue. I just meant I wanted to go.
Piss like a motherfucker.
Don't say that. No, there's a camera. Don't say that.
Empty your bladder, darling.
It was nice meeting you.
It was very nice meeting you guys. You have a great
Absolute
night. Thank you for your time again.
night.
I appreciate the insight.